LNS Chennai, South India. Welcome to LNS Chip Blaster High Pressure Coolant System webinar. And thank you for giving 30 minutes time today. And we hope all are doing well in this pandemic situation. Take care and be safe from COVID-19. Also, I would like to inform you, Mr. Patrick is there behind the screen. After the webinar, if you have any comments or doubts, please leave a message in the comment section above the top right. We will answer you shortly. LNS started in 1973, Switzerland, Harvin, the cradle of small part turning and watchmaking industry in the Switzerland. Over the 45 years experience, LNS having worldwide manufacturing facility and sales and service team to support our customers globally. Total, we have a 9 manufacturing facility around the globe, 3 manufacturing facility at the North America, and 3 manufacturing facility at Europe side, and 2 manufacturing facility at Asia, and 1 in Japan. Today, India, we have a total 4 sales and service personnels. This is Tamil from Chennai. I am taking care of South India sales and service, and Mr. Balu is taking care of Northern region sales and service, and Mr. Selju is taking care of Western region sales and service, and Mr. Saji is taking care of all India basis customer support as well as new project and new business development through customer OEMs. LNS is the one-stop shop solution for machine tool peripherals like bar feeding systems and coolant management systems and air filtration systems and chip conveyor management systems. So coolant management system, we have a high pressure coolant system and coolant filterings, and chip conveyor we have a 250 micron, 500 micron like a filtering type chip conveyors. Our vision is by 2022, LNS will be the global leader providing one-stop shop solution for machine tool peripherals. To succeed this position, we are committed to providing best-in-class products and service to our customers. Coolant management system. Coolant management system, we have a 5 kind of products like HPC coolant systems and high pressure coolant and coolant chillers and cyclone filtration systems and tram file removing systems and oil skimmers. LNS, actually, we are the #1 supplier in the US market for high pressure coolant solutions. Chip Blaster history. Chip Blaster incorporated and founded in 1994 and located in United States, Meadville, Pennsylvania. Chip Blaster is the only system which can offer high pressure with high volume coolant delivery at the metal cutting process. LNS acquired Chip Blaster in September 2018. High pressure, high volume technology. What is high pressure, high volume technology? Let's see in the upcoming slides. LNS Chip Blaster versus competitors. What LNS doing and what competitor doing? LNS doing temperature control at cutting point and getting more benefits from it. And competitor chip breaking and evacuating the chips through applying the pressurized coolant at cutting point. High pressure coolant is not used only for chip breaking, it's a just added feature. For example, we can see the metal cutting process, how metal cutting is happening, and what we need to focus on the metal cutting process. So here the cutting tool and the workpiece, the metal cutting process. So here the 700 to 800 degrees Celsius it is generated due to the friction between the component and the cutting tool. So because of this, we facing so many issues like the curly chip rolling on the component and the cutting tool similar to this. So we are applying the normal coolant to the cutting point, but the coolant is not reaching to the actual cutting point. So it is not penetrating to the cutting point to cooling down. Because of this issue, we are facing so many kind of issues. If you can see the chip, it is transformed into the blue color because of the heat, enormous heat at the cutting point. The chip is getting blue color. some different kind of material, different kind of chips. For example, steel and stainless steel, cast iron and non-ferrous metals, heat resistant alloy, hardened steel. So different kind of material, the chip forming will be different. But we need to focus on the how to control at the temperature control at the cutting point. So normal flood coolant, it is not reaching to the actual cutting point. Because of this issue, we are facing so many kind of problems at the metal cutting process. Superheated cutting tools and steam at cutting point. Steam means that due to the more than 100 degrees Celsius, the coolant will be automatically get steam and evaporating, and the higher cycle time due to lesser cutting speed, and lesser tool life due to coolant cannot penetrate to the tool tip, and no lubrication at cutting point, poor chip control, and rolling with cutting tools and workpiece. Chips fall back into the cutting point and recutting the chips, similar to like this. And lesser machine tool life. Lesser machine tool life because of once the metal during the metal cutting process, if the cutting tool is getting wear and failure, it will give the continuous load to the spindle as well as the guide waste everything. So the machine tool life also will get reduced, and process and component accuracy unstable, and poor surface finish. This kind of issue we are facing at the metal cutting process. Okay, here how heat is generating at the cutting point and how it is distributing. So for example, this is the cutting area. 10% of heat it is transferred to the component, and 10% heat it is transferred to the cutting tool, and 80% of the heat it is transferred to the chip. So we need to focus this place. We need to cool down this place. So this is the actual graph how heat is generating and transformed into the cutting tool and the chip and the component, the graph, actual graph. So we need to focus this place. We need to target this place to cool down. How to cool down this place? We will see. Okay, here this is the cutting area. So here is a vapor barrier. During metal cutting process, around 700-800 degrees Celsius, it is a heat is generating. Also, it is creating the vapor barrier. So the normal coolant, the normal flood coolant or normal pressure coolant, it is not reaching to the actual cutting point because of the vapor barrier. So if any heat more than 100 degrees Celsius, the water or coolant will get evaporated and it will be steam. So we need to break this vapor barrier and enter into the cutting point. So then only we can achieve our target temperature control at cooling point. So how to enter in this place? So to the actual cutting point. So applying the coolant with the force will eliminate the vapor barrier. That means we need to apply the coolant with full force. So the force will eliminate the vapor barrier and it will break through and it will enter to the actual cutting point and it will make cooling down in this place. How much pressure we need to apply? Let's see. From simple thermodynamics formula, we have force equal to mass into velocity by gravity. Also, we have another small formula, 1 kilowatt equal to 2 liter per minute. So both this formula, based on this both calculation, we need minimum 70 bar pressure at the cutting point. So to entering this cutting point, we need at least minimum 70 bar pressure to break the vapor barrier and it will enter into the cutting point. So how to apply the 70 bar pressure at the cutting point? Here. So this both are 70 bar pressure and here it is a specialized nozzle. It is targeting to the actual cutting point. This is a cutting point and the coolant directly targeting into the cutting point. And this is a normal nozzle which we used. So even we can apply 70 bar pressure, it is not reaching to the actual cutting point. So automatically the coolant will flow like this and it will wash down the cutting area instead of cooling down the cutting point. So only 2% of effective we are getting from this type of nozzle, and this type of specialized nozzle we are getting the 70 bar pressure at the directly heating to the target. So applying the direct coolant heating to the target, we will get automatically this area will cool down and the chip automatically will break because of the short shear zone. because of the short shear zone, automatically this area will cool down and the chip automatically will get break. Example, LNS having some special kind of nozzle to targeting the actual cutting point. So this kind of nozzle, it will directly pointing the targeted point and the coolant hitting the actual cutting point, and automatically this cooling this area, and the chip will automatically evacuate through high pressure. Also, some cutting tool manufacturer, they having special kind of tools like a through coolant system, like a turning tools and grooving tools and highly small boring tools and drilling tools, everything having a through coolant facility with their cutting tools. So we can use the same through coolant facility and connecting our high pressure coolant and with fittings, we can achieve the correct targeted point. Example, this is the normal cutting insert. So this is a normal flood coolant, it is not reaching to the actual cutting point, and because of that, the cutting insert still it is a heat. If we can see here the targeted cutting point, we can apply the high pressure coolant here, then the coolant automatically this area will get cooled down. So here some insert you can see due to the heat it is failure, and here it is not failure, little bit it is wear due to the long life. So hitting this targeted point, we can see how we can reach this place and what is the advantages. So properly direct 70 bar pressure coolant precisely at the cutting zone. So we can hit directly to the cutting point. Coolant penetrate the vapor barrier and eliminate the heat. Once we apply the coolant like this, it will automatically break the vapor barrier and it will enter into the cutting point, actual point. Also creating hydraulic wedge and resulting shorter shear zone. So it will create the hydraulic wedge here and it will increase the shorter shear zone. So because of that, automatically the chip will get broken. Cooling down the cutting tool and material resulting broken chip. And no tool or part damage. After the high pressure coolant, you can see some example. So this is 70 bar pressure and this one 150 bar pressure and 300 bar pressure. Similar to this, automatically the chip will break and we will get the smooth metal cutting process. This, for example, without high pressure coolant, and this is with high pressure coolant. High volume technology. What is high volume technology? Let's see. Configuring the HPC system, 70 bar pressure with many coolant outlets like a through coolant milling and drilling cutters. Example, here we can see the different kind of cutting tools. So all the cutting tools having through coolant facility, and here it's having 4 insert and 4 holes. For example, all inserts having through coolant facility and each holes delivering 70 bar pressure to the cutting point. Here it is a 70 bar pressure, maybe example 30 liter per minute. Each holes will deliver 70 bar pressure and total 30 liter per minute coolant delivery. Here, for example, here it may be having 8 insert. So the same pressure and the same volume of delivery if we can apply here, it will give very less pressure, like a example 35 bar pressure, and the coolant delivery will be same 30 liter per minute, but the pressure will be dropped. So what we need to do, we need to increase the volume of delivery. So here 30 liter per minute, here we need to increase the volume of delivery 60 liter per minute. So here for example 8 holes will be there. So 8 holes, each hole will deliver 70 bar pressure. At the same time, total 8 volts will deliver 60 liter per minute. Here it is a 30 liter per minute. So the pressure will not get dropped. Only the volume of the coolant will be increased. So for this kind of high volume coolant delivery, LNS chip blaster is the only solution we can offer high volume coolant delivery. For example, this system can deliver 30 liter per minute. This system can deliver 30 liter per minute. And this system can deliver 30 liter per minute. So total 90 liter per minute it will deliver the system. Based on the application, some application we have 120 liter per minute delivery, Some application we require 180 liter per minute delivery. So all kind of solution, LNS chip blaster is the only solution to getting high volume delivery at the same time high pressure coolant at the cutting point. Adding the high pressure coolant system in the process, metal cutting process, we are getting below the advantages. Longer tool life, minimum 30 to 50% we can achieve the tool life, and increased productivity achieved by increasing cutting speed by at least 30 to 40% we can get the productivity improved, and improved chip control. The chip control automatically it will break and we can get the improved chip control of the metal cutting process. Improved surface finish and part accuracy. The component accuracy also will stable and the surface finish will be improved. Eliminate heat related issues and failure of the cutting tools. So during the metal cutting process, the heat automatically will drop and cool down due to the high pressure and high volume delivery at the cutting point. Improved machine tool efficiency and life. For example, if the metal cutting process happening in very smooth metal cutting process, smooth and there is no any load, the spindle also will get, the spindle bearing and the guideways also will get smooth cutting load and it will give good long lasting life. Reduced operator supervision, less machine stoppages, and reduced chip welding and built-up edge, some like a sticky material, aluminum machining, and better chip control in low carbon steels, and less chances of fire accident during machining, and increased coolant life, reduced evaporating. So these kind of advantages we are getting once we started to use the high pressure coolant system in the metal cutting process. LNS chip blaster using three kind of pumps, high pressure pumps to meet our customer expectation and application. Long stroke pump and short stroke pump for the 3-piston pump. Here also 3-piston pump, smaller size for CAD pump, and hydra cell pump for some cast iron machining like a dirty coolants. Okay, seal. This is the specialized and special manufactured by LNS chip blaster. We use this kind of seal in our machines. This seals specially designed for our high pressure coolant pump and which is manufactured by LNS chip blaster USA. This is a patented technology. It will give at least minimum 5 years life for the LNS system pump. LNS chip blaster is the most advanced system in the market. Pressure between 20 bar to 345 bar and volume between 4 liter to 180 per liter, 180 liter per minute, and interfacing with all kind of machine tools and complementing accessories available based on the application. Okay. Here is the high pressure coolant systems. We can configure the machine based on application and customer requirement. Example, air filtration system, chip chiller, and JV40 module, and the bigger size coolant tank, and cyclonic filtration system, and the oil skimmer. Also, we have a touch screen display for easy understanding operating the system. LNS HP is the modular system. We can configure based on customer application and component and machine tool. Example, here J30, JV40 and EV60. There is a three kind of models, three kind of volume of delivery coolant. So here J30 will deliver 70 bar pressure and 30 liter per minute, and JV40 it will deliver 40 liter coolant and 100 bar pressure, and EV60 it will deliver 60 liter per minute and 200 bar pressure as well as 100 bar pressure based on application. Here we can configure. For example, J30 model and 380 liter coolant tank. Here it will deliver 30 liter coolant tank per 30 liter coolant per minute and 70 bar pressure. Here JV40 3 units we can configure for 120 liter per minute and same 100 bar pressure or 70 bar pressure. And here EV60 we can configure 3 system EV60 and it will achieve 180 liter per minute at the same time 70 bar, 100 bar and 200 bar pressure. We can, based on that, we can customer application we can configure. And H30 and HV30. These both are hydrocell pump for cast iron machining, and 30 liter per minute fixed volume and 30 liter per minute variable volume. Also we have options like a chiller, air filtration system, oil skimmer, and cyclonic filter. Cyclonic filter, coolant filtration system. Example: chip blaster J30, J60, J90. So all are 70 bar pressure and 30 liter per minute. It will deliver 30 liter per minute coolant. It will deliver 60 liter per minute coolant. It will deliver 90 liter per minute coolant. So here we can see the one system, it will deliver 30 liter per minute. Here two system is there. Each system will deliver 30 liter per minute. So totally 60 liter per minute it will deliver. And here three system is there. So totally it will deliver 90 liter per minute. So JV40, JV80, JV120. So here the same, all are deliver 100 bar pressure and variable volume 11 liter to 40 liter. And here the same 100 bar pressure 80 liter per minute and same 11 liter to 40 liter per minute variable volume. Totally maximum 80 liter it will deliver, and here it will deliver 120 liter, same 100 bar pressure. So here we can configure three system, here one, and one more we can add here. So total 120 liter per minute it will deliver. So JVHP40, here we can see 120 liter per minute, 40 liter per minute and 200 bar pressure. Maybe we can add three systems here, the same 200 bar pressure, and it will deliver 120 liter per minute and 200 bar pressure. Here we can show only 200 bar. Maybe we can add three systems we can add here, and it will deliver 200 bar pressure with 120 liter per minute coolant. So this is hydrocell pump for hydrocell pump, fixed volume, hydrocell pump, variable volume. So same 70 bar pressure for 30 liter per minute and variable volume 8 liter to 30 liter, same 70 bar pressure for the dirty coolant like a cast iron machining. Chip blaster M30 is the basic entry level model for smaller machine tools. It will deliver 70 bar pressure and 30 liter per minute coolant, smaller coolant tank, 190 liter coolant tank. And Swiss blaster. Swiss blaster is suitable for all auto lathe machines. Here we have three kind of models: 70 bar pressure, 100 bar pressure, 140 bar pressure. At the same time, it will deliver 40 liter per minute and 30 liter per minute, and here 20 liter per minute. 140 bar we can get 20 liter per minute, and 100 bar pressure we can get 30 liter per minute, and 70 bar we can get 40 liter per minute. We have a different kind of model. Also we can increase the volume of delivery each models. Cyclonic filtration system for water soluble coolant. By applying proven scientific principle, cyclone technology at the standalone chip blaster CF79SA, the cyclonic filtration system filters the coolant up to 2 micron and reduce machine downtime, increase tool life, and eliminate filter media and maintenance cost. So this is the cyclonic filtration system. The coolant will inlet like here, or the filtered coolant it will go to the high pressure system. At all the sludge and the slurry it will go to the sludge tank for the again filtration. It will filter up to 2 micron 100%, 50%, and 10 micron it will filter up to 100%, and 5 micron it will filter up to 95%, 2 micron it will filter up to 50%. The sludge tank. So after the cyclonic filter, all the slurry it will come to here. The particular all the small bar, the small bar it will mixed with coolant, it will flow like this, and it will go to the machine tool sump, and the coolant you can see here, all the slurry and oil it is mixed with this one, and finally the coolant in this place, finally the coolant will be like this. Okay. So LNS is the one-stop shop solution for all your machine tool peripherals like a bar feeding systems, coolant management system, air filtration systems, and chip management systems. We have the solution for all kind of industries: electronics industry, aerospace industry, and machine tool industry, and medical and implants industry, energy and oil and gas industry, automobile industry, heavy engineering industry, like luxury and high pressure industries. Your one-stop shop solution for machine tools like a bar feeding, chip conveyor, coolant management, and air filtration systems. Thank you for your attention. If you have any comments or any doubts, please leave a message in the comment box. We will answer you shortly. Thank you. Patrick, is there any questions or any comments is there?
Thank you, Mr. Tamiz. This time there are no questions, but if anybody does have a question, I would encourage them to reach out to us directly and we would be happy to assist.
Okay, thank you.